most points by a Sens defenseman in his rookie season. He is now tied with Erik Karlsson for second in a season. Third. Wade Redden is 4 points up, and then Andre Mazzaros is 13 points. So he stands a chance. He should likely become the second highest scoring defenseman in a rookie season for the Ottawa Senators. And then just how his season looks, he has to get Calder consideration. Does he not? It's tough. Mason McTavish and Marty Beniers have obviously been very good. And there's a few others, but as a defenseman, he's first in shorthanded time on the ice at 3 minutes and 15 seconds a game. Time on ice per game, he's second. Shots, he's second. Assists, he's third. Points, he's third. Right? He deserves, I think, some more recognition on a national or a league-wide praise. Yorkie?
Well, we could go down a whole rabbit hole here, Wally, with awards and how they're picked and how they're voted on. Like, this is the problem with major awards in the NHL. It's all based on people looking at the stat sheets and people going off what other people say. So it's really tough because, for the exception of a few guys in hockey, I'll say Elliot Friedman, for example, he watches a lot of games. Nobody else that votes on these awards is watching Jake Sanderson play. Maybe they watch the highlights.
Correct.
But it's basically, it's comical.
It's a PR campaign.
That's what it is. And it's comical. That's how the best system we can come up with to vote for major awards. But what is there? 32 teams in the league now, or whatever there is. It's humanly impossible to watch all the players in the league. So I really think that this league makes enough money where you should have a committee whose job is to strictly watch players and vote on them for major awards, and make it whatever, a bunch of retired guys that used to write and were prominent figures in that department, some retired players, some retired executives. Your job is to vote on the awards, and then you'll get it right. Because right now, it's impossible to get it right. Like, I'll take me, for example. I'm going to vote on that award. I haven't watched some of these guys play enough, but I watch Jake Sanderson play all the time, so I'm obviously very familiar with. So anyways, it is what it is. It's the best system they've got, but Sanderson's probably not going to win because he's not getting enough. The Ottawa market is so small. The voices aren't heard enough. But if you stick Jake Sanderson in Toronto, he's probably going to win this year. He'll win that award, I would say, because there'd be so much hype, so many people with the trumpets out, and then they would get momentum. That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean, I'd agree. I think Rookie of the Year, it's tough. You got two guys that, in Beniers and McTavish that are probably going to be 1-2 is my guess, but I don't. I watch McTavish a little bit because of the Ducks and the fact that I played there. So I always put them on when I can. And he's having a nice year. The Beniers kid's having a great year. I don't watch a lot of Seattle. So I'm in this. Yeah, but I'm in the same boat. I'm a little skewed towards Sanderson. He's going through the rookie growing pains now. So, it's kind of bringing him back down in I guess, not statistical, but, the people that are voting are probably thinking that he's, coming back down to earth. All that being said, you're on a losing team, a team that's got no chance to make the playoffs now at this point. Sure. He's going to get a lot of ice time down the end, so maybe some eyes are on him. But I think he's going to get a lot of fifth place votes, kind of thing, third, fourth, fifth. Maybe be in the conversation to go to Vegas and be up there for the top three. But that's about it. That's a shame because he's a hell of a year for a young kid.
We can vote for Mason McTavish because he's a local kid. I know him pretty well, so he's allowed to win Rookie of the Year if Jake Sanderson doesn't by this show standards.
No, that's
we
fine.
got to vote.
He's a great player.
And people are talking about.
How many times have you seen him play this year, Wally, from start to finish?
Oh, not a full game.
So that's the point, right? That's the point. It's like, I'm voting for McTavish.
I agree. I don't know that I don't think that the media should be voting on player awards because there's no chance that everybody in the East is watching the Western games. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
So if you tune in to watch if you watch an Ottawa game, say Ottawa versus Toronto, and Jake Sanderson doesn't have a good game, well, that may be it for Jake Sanderson getting votes. The same for anybody for that matter. But so it's a look at the statistics and base it off statistics. I don't think that's fair, but that's the way the reality is.
Hey, it's the best. It's the best you can do with it right now. I understand it, but I just think I got a lot of friends that are writers. You got just think about this. I've been in the press box a lot since I've not to play it. It's guys are trying. They got deadlines. They got stories to get in. You're not watching the game. You're not watching the game. I'm sorry.
I concur. 100%. I agree with you.